think you got some hot takes too for sure. So this is the streaming or the Mixer drama that happened on Monday. Xbox will shut down Mixer in a new deal with Facebook Gaming. This is Jessica Condit on Engadget.com. Mixer is no more. Xbox is shutting down its in-house live streaming service this summer and transitioning its entire platform to Facebook Gaming. All Mixer services will go dark on July 22nd, and its sites and apps will direct to Facebook Gaming. After July 22nd, native streaming from the Xbox One will only be possible via Twitch, Mixer's largest competitor. There's a quote here. It became clear that the time needed to grow our own live streaming community to scale was out of measure with the vision and experiences we want to deliver to gamers now. This is Xbox head Phil said in an Xbox Wire post. Mixer partners that make the leap to Facebook Gaming will receive similar status there. And Microsoft says existing agreements will be followed as clearly as possible by the new management. Today's news came as a surprise to the streaming community, especially considering all the work and money that Microsoft has been funneling into Mixer late last year. Microsoft dropped millions of dollars to secure top personalities like FaZe Ewok, Shroud, and the biggest catch, Ninja. It was reported at the time that Microsoft spent $20 million to $30 million to lure Ninja away from Twitch. With today's news, Ninja, Shroud, and other Mixer exclusive streamers are ostensibly free to join Twitch or any other platform. Multiple people involved in the esports and streaming industries are reporting that Ninja and Shroud turned down multi-million-dollar deals with Facebook Gaming amid Mixer's closure. Esports consultant Rod Bresslaw said Facebook offered both streamers almost double the amount of their original contracts, but they opted for a buyout from Mixer instead. Ninja and Shroud are now free agents. Yeah, Gavin, what do you think? This is pretty big news, and it came out of the blue. Apparently, even like people that worked and our Mixer streamers had no idea. People that worked in the actual company had no idea. It's pretty big.
Yeah, and it's pretty incredible. I mean, that's the thing is you almost don't expect it, because when I think of a company that's going to throw a whole bunch of money at something for about a year or two and then abandon it, my first thought is Google. Right. They're legendary. I mean, don't get me wrong, I still got my Google glasses, but they're the ones legendary for doing this. Not Microsoft. Microsoft's pretty good at committing at a lot of stuff. A lot of the stuff they make is shitty, but they still commit to it. Right. So this one's definitely a surprise, and they definitely threw the bills. So I'm guessing there was a lot of number crunching to figure out this was the correct call to be able to just buy out Ninja and Shroud's contracts. And that's incredible for them, and I'm sure it's gonna help their egos too, because their viewing audience when they went to Mixer just plummeted. Shroud, always in the 20,000s, 30,000s, I think. Generally one of the highest streamers on Twitch, if not the highest streamer on Twitch most of the time. Ninja was the megastar of Twitch for a while. He definitely shrank down a little bit before he jumped to Mixer, but he was still, he's still legendary. So, they'll probably get some of that. I hope get some of that, but it had to feel bad for them going from this huge, they thought they could bring some of that audience, or maybe they didn't, and they just wanted to take the money. But that sucks for your ego. I don't know. Maybe Ninja enjoyed being because he used to be a smaller streamer, and he used to stream a lot differently. Like he used to kind of earn the hyper, and his name was originally Ninja's Hyper. And he just has this over the top hyper personality that was annoying to a lot of people. Myself included. But when he hit that mega stardom, he kind of calmed down a lot. So maybe he got to enjoy that smaller audience. But that being said, Shroud's been huge forever, so he probably did not enjoy that smaller audience. And his audience would just throw money at him left and right. I'd watch a stream where people are throwing hundreds at him all night long. And I don't know that they were there on Mixer, so maybe having those millions in advance is cool, but
yeah.
It's a weird one. And as we sort of texted about a little bit, Twitch has a non-compete agreement. You're not allowed to, if you're a partner streamer, you cannot live stream on any other platform. And before you even post your content on another platform, you have to wait 24 hours. And so that's why, for all two of you watching, that's why our videos are posted on YouTube 24 hours after we do these, because I am still a partnered streamer for whatever reason. And so that's kind of how that rule works. And they can be very strict on it. So I think they're going to let a lot of people back. I know their tweet said that, that they put out a nice little PR tweet, whatever. So they'll probably have these people back. Probably just as a show of good faith, bring everyone back.
Sure.
But crazy. It was an experiment. It's almost too bad that Twitch can't get some of the technology from Mixer. Now, when Mixer came out, that was the thing. At least they had competition. So when Mixer came out, they said they're almost zero latency, right? So you can interact almost in real time. Whereas Twitch at the time had a 15 to 30 second delay from when you type the chat to when the streamer will see it. 15 to 30 seconds. Streaming was very different. Now it's almost real time. It's still slower than Mixer, but it's a lot quicker. It's magnitudes quicker than it used to be. It was so strange. I remember the day when I'd say something on Twitch and someone reacted within a few seconds. I couldn't believe it. It freaked me out because I was so used to when people are laughing in the chat, you try and remember in your head what happened 30 seconds ago, but you can't remember. So it was such a big thing. So I appreciate some of the things that came out of the competition, and that was pretty cool.
Now, I guess one aspect of it too is it's not necessarily Mixer going away, but they're now changing or rebranding or being absorbed into this Facebook gaming thing. How much hope do you have for Facebook gaming succeeding as another competition to Twitch?
But Facebook has tried this before. I feel like they've tried this 2 or 3 times before. They've came out with their own Facebook gaming, and they brought over some big people. I remember they took, I want to say his name was Omrecker. They've taken on some pretty big Twitch streamers and brought them over, and then those people went back because they're not making the same cash. So if the support's not, it's not even, if the community's not there, that's a huge thing. And on top of that, if there's no community, there's no money. So you can't keep the big people who are doing this full time in there. We did discuss, if they can get it in the aspect of you can jump in and play with these people live, that'll change the game. That would be a huge deal, sort of like
xCloud and that kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly. With xCloud, kind of like Stadia promised they would do, but to this point still haven't. So if they get that, that'll be a big deal. As far as we know,
right. It seems like either way, if they're able to bring these features over, there's a lot of negativity with Facebook and Facebook gaming, especially with these Mixer streamers. I don't think a lot of them across the board are going to go to Facebook, even though they're given that option. I feel like there's so much negativity, they're going to go elsewhere. So it's like you make that new deal with Facebook, but then you lose those people that were loyal to Mixer because they've been burned. So how do you develop a whole new run of people who want to start up on Facebook gaming? Besides the people they already have, it's a tough deal to make, because I imagine maybe that's more financially, that's where the cards were going, that's where the situation was going to go. They're going to have to do something different as far as like Mixer's end, but the deal you made, I don't know if that is the most positive with that whole audience.
I think the other thing too is, like, if you look at like ownership, right? If you're going to go with the lesser of two evils, between Google on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, by and large, I don't know, I'm not going to talk about Bezos or whatever. He's the Amazon guy, right?
Yeah.
But the people running Twitch as a whole are a lot less evil than the people running Facebook. And I don't know about Facebook gaming, but the person running Facebook, and certainly the way Google fucks with people on YouTube. Twitch as a whole, they do a damn good job of promoting a lot of small. They'll even promote on occasion, not a lot, but they'll promote non-partnered streamers on the front page. Black History Month, they're promoting a lot of Black streamers. Gay Pride Month, they're promoting a lot of gay streamers. They promote things that you wouldn't think. They'll promote all these. The creative streamers, ASMR, they're promoting things that other platforms probably aren't going to give two shits about. They're just going to go for the biggest, most popular people every time, and that's all they care about. Whereas Twitch will do more and do a lot of good stuff, does so much stuff for charity. And people on these charities stream exclusively on Twitch. So they're a lot less evil than the other ones. So it's kind of hard if you got to pick a new person.
Right.
Kind of hard not to.
And they're kind of the biggest game in town. It's a tough position, but there isn't a lot of real options. You know, I guess there's YouTube, but yeah, there's tons of issues there too. But yeah.
I mean,
we'll see. I'm sure more.
Yeah, and that's just the thing, though, is like YouTube continuously reiterates to its content creators that it does not give a fuck about you.
Sure.
So it's
a
fucking nightmare.